Hey, call me Shade. And today I'm reacting to a video titled Women Have Mental Meltdowns. As men, check out. Let's get right into it.
I don't have any. I don't have that.
Where do people meet people?
I feel like I haven't seen anyone on this app talk about how hard it is to be unattractive.
Men, a lot of y'all gonna end up single and alone at the end of your life too.
When I said the least, they forgot to tell me about the nighttime. Right?
I'm about to cry. Because I don't know how to check my tire pressure. All I've ever wanted my entire life is to be loved.
I just got broken up with over a text message.
I got laid off a month ago.
She's turning 39, not married, no child, not in a serious relationship. She's hopeless. Please help her, God. Jesus. Look, man, I'm not surprised by any of this. It's another day in the office watching women just crash out, break down, and still want us to believe there's a lonely epidemic for men. Okay? There's not a lonely epidemic for men, please. I want y'all to understand it. Now, the one lady asked a really honest question, and I agree with it. Well, I think it's one worth answering. She said, y'all don't know how hard it is to be unattractive. Now, I would say that most people are average, right? A portion of people are below average, and a portion of people are above average. And I personally think people who are less attractive have way more dating options. Why? Because the threshold is much lower. And we judge people by the way they look in the face, right? Did your face card get declined, that type of thing? And to me personally, that's a big sticking point for many women. Many women have become so shallow, their dating pool has shrunk, right? So if you are unattractive, you should be able to find more men attractive. And since 50% of men find 50% of women attractive, it should be a lot easier. But I think what she's really describing is it's hard to be unattractive because it's harder to get the top guys. It's harder to get the guy who has all the options, right? And you want to be found beautiful by him, but if you're unattractive, how is he going to do that? And this is what I mean by the entitlement. Like, every girl feels like they're entitled to being beautiful. They seen it in movies. They want it for themselves too. It doesn't work that way. Now, that's why a lot of this nighttime doom scrolling is going on. A lot of women are matching with you at night. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but your dating app should be ringing at night, right? All these notifications at night. And the last thing I want to address the fact that one lady, she was crying because she didn't know how to fix a flat. She was that frustrated. But this is the world that they say they don't need men. Can you believe it? This is the world they say they don't need men, okay? And we know that's not the truth. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
Men, a lot of y'all gonna end up single and alone at the end of your life too. I know y'all out here saying that it's hard for women to get married. It's hard for some of y'all to get married too. Because the women that God has for you, you overlooking them. You keep shooting your shot at women that don't even want you because you ain't got everything you supposed to have together. I'm gonna say it because y'all don't really understand. Y'all try to say women gonna end up lonely. A lot of you men are gonna die single and alone because you will not let God work on your heart. You won't level up. The type of women you want, you don't even have the emotional intelligence to deal with them, the relational intelligence. You don't have the integrity. You don't have the leadership, and you shooting for that woman. But y'all won't talk about the ones that you shot for and they let you down and they told you no thank you. Y'all not ready to talk about the women that told you no thank you because you wasn't on her level. It's a woman that you shot for, sir. And when she denied you and shot you down. Now you mad at all the other women and trying to dog them and give them self-esteem issues. Oh, I see y'all out there on the internet streets dogging women. This why y'all don't never get married. Y'all gonna be single forever. Sir, so are you. Sir, so are you. With that stubborn, prideful mentality, thinking that you are better than every woman out here and that you are the prize. Sir, you gonna be alone and single too in your elderly years. So stop going after women talking about all y'all single women. Some of you men are single because you can't get the woman you want neither.
You know, this is the biggest lie. Women, y'all have to understand that men are hypogamous. That means they date down for the most part. If 50% of men find 50% of women attractive, and 100% of women only find 20% of men attractive, right? Well, let me say that again. 100% of men find 50% of women attractive. So most men find 1 out of 2 women attractive. Where 100% of women only find 20% of men attractive. Which one's really shooting out of their league? Which one's really out of their league? And I hate these discussions because it turns into this gender war. You're going to stick with women no matter what, if they're right or wrong. And you want me to stick with men no matter if men are right or wrong. But men, we don't do that over here. We make fun of the simps. There's a lot of men out here we don't appreciate. Y'all too scared to call these wicked ass women out because it's going against girl code. It's the sisterhood. And this is what I mean by this. Is that the women that are going to end up single, let's tell the truth, they're too entitled. Why don't we just tell the truth about it? They want so much from men. Why don't we tell the truth? Y'all make it seem like women are so wonderful, so beautiful, no one's on their level. Then clearly they're poorly equipped for the environment, right? If nobody's on your level, my friend, you are not equipped for this environment. The idea is not to level up to reduce your dating pool. The idea is to level up to increase it and increase its value, right? But a lot of you women are not showing receipts that you actually improved your dating life. You're getting degrees. You're leveling up as far as like your looks. You think you are with this plastic surgery. I don't think you are, right? But then you're still alone. I've seen so many beautiful women that are alone. It shocks me. It does. It does. And what it tells me is that if you're attractive women, since there's so many of y'all gotta start dating down. Y'all have to. And they do. They often do. They'll date an attractive dude who's a pookie, an attractive dude who got no ambition, right? Who ain't got nothing going on for himself, right? They'll settle for that. But ultimately, they're miserable because they don't want to sponsor him. This is another thing that y'all women gotta do. You gotta bring your purse into dating. This whole men are gonna be the providers is capped. It's gone. Even men like me who can provide, I don't want to provide. You know why? There's a Chinese proverb. I love this proverb. Okay? And it talks about how if you give a measure of rice, you earn appreciation. You earn gratitude. Right? But if you give a large amount of rice, you earn an enemy. And what it means by that is if you do so much for somebody, you're going to spoil them and ruin them. But if you do a little bit, you're going to get appreciation. That person begging on the street for $1, you give them $1, they'll smile. That woman you've been taking care of, paying all the bills, she hates you. And she wants to take all your money when she divorces you. That's the way the world works. And this is why I don't want to provide for nobody. Nobody. It ain't worth it.
Boy, look at the pain in your eyes. It damn near look like you finna cry. You keep trying to come up with every excuse you can just to make yourself feel better. See, feminism ain't tell you one thing. The power to make you a wife still sit in the man's hands. Men the ones who get down on one knee and propose, not women. You done spent your youth out in these streets, and now you think you can gaslight men into marrying you after you done hit the wall? That's pathetic. On top of that, men got way more to lose getting married if you look at the divorce rate. If you walk away from the marriage, he can end up losing everything he spent his life building, especially if there are kids involved. Heck, he can even lose his own kids. So go ahead and keep telling yourself them comfortable lies if that's what help you sleep at night.
Boom! Great, my boyfriend knows what cleavage is! And probably even f***ing seen it in real life! I don't have any! I don't have that! And that's so f***ing mean!
Hey man, you know them tears real when they running down the cleavage. Oh, sorry, my fault. She ain't even got one. I mean her chest. They running down her chest.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good.
And this is the part that really pisses me off about being a girl. I go to check my tire pressure because I'm feeling a little wobbly on the road. I've never had a check tire pressure sign on my car. So I fill up the air, right? Put air in my tire. Everything's cool, everything's fine. I get in the car, it says check tire pressure. I just put air in you because I had a feeling I needed to check it. And I was saying check it. And I don't know how to check it and I don't know what to do. So we just been sitting here waiting on the man or somebody to come outside. Like my dad is in Dominican Republic. He's not answering the phone. My mom is useless. I don't know what the to do. I'm about to cry.
My mom is effing useless. I'm glad that women are starting to see that they can't even rely on women. Right? Remember this idea, this argument that, oh yeah, men, we would love to live in a world without men. Women will talk about, oh yeah, I would love to live in a world without men. There'll be peace and there'll be this. There'll be a bunch of things that don't work. That's what it'll be. You would live in an environment where nothing would get fixed because y'all wouldn't know how to do it. Remember, women struggle to open up a jar of pickles. Just think about that. They struggle to change the battery on a smoke detector, right? They struggle with these things so much to the point where they just leave these things and let them be, right? A girl will have a jar of pickles in her cabinet. She can't open it. She'll just leave it there. F it, you know? Can't change the battery on a smoke alarm? Screw it. Even if the fire goes on, we won't know. So I see this and I think to myself, like, women want to believe they can do everything a man can do, but they can't, and they don't even want other women to do the things they want men to do. You want to be protected by men. Look, I get it. Y'all believe men are the most dangerous people in the world, but who protects you from those dangerous people? Other men. This is why it's never really a gender war. I always try to tell people this. It's a family war. It's a class war. It's a nation war. It's a tribal war. The truth of the matter is, there's tribes, right? There's spiritual tribes. There's national tribes, right? There's regional tribes, there's local tribes. There's all these tribes and they're built of men and women. So good and evil, on both sides there's men and women, right? So when we talk about this whole, oh yeah, women this and women this and men this and men that, we're having an idealistic argument at best, right? But these two cohorts are not exclusive. They're mixed and mingled, right? Because you have a mom, I have a dad, you know what I'm saying? You have a dad, I have a mom. We're part of families that have aunts, uncles, and people of mixed genders. You'll never find a family of all one gender, right? And there's no way you're going to stand up for a woman who's mistreating a man in your family unless you're a feminist. This is what feminists do. So if you have any feminists in your family, they're going to stick up for women no matter what women do. And this is why they're going to be alone, in my personal opinion. I think they're going to be struggling the most, right? If you go against your own family for womanhood, for the sake of the sisterhood, you're going to be in a lot of trouble because your family going to remember that. And they're going to, here's the funny part. The women that you're going to stick up for, they're not going to do the same for you. They're not going to stick up against you, against their family for you. And this is what the sisterhood got to know. The sisterhood ain't really real. It got y'all marching together in lockstep. But the truth of the matter is, the minute some of these women can get a man, they're out of there. They're not a part of that group anymore. And women find this out in real time.
Because I don't know how to check my tire pressure. And I don't have no help. I don't have nobody to call. I'm not going to cry. I look great. I look beautiful. I'm over here squatting over in a dress.
Nah, you look petite there, girl. I'm gonna give it to you. You know, you right. I ain't gonna hold you. You know, you got a nice little body over there, you know, and it's sad because if you just organize your life the right way, you can have a man there helping you, no problem. In fact, why don't you just go ask a man for help? It ain't that bad.
I look great. I look beautiful.
Yes, you do. Slim waist. I mean, you don't got much of a butt, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind the volleyball boobs. I like girls with the volleyball boobs. That's cool with me because it's you know, you got a little smaller chest. My uncle used to always say if it's more than a mouthful, it's the waist. And so, you know, hey, you look alright.
I'm over here squatting over in a dress, putting air in my tire. I should just become a stud. Like, at this point, like, I didn't fix the rim. I didn't put air in the tire. I didn't pop this hood a couple times. Like, I'm really I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm literally just, I don't know.
Is that the baby mama starter kit? Right? She got the name necklace and a Nissan Altima. Damn, she ready to become a single mom.
I don't know what to do right now. I'm done.
Wait, what? So feminism didn't teach y'all how to use the internet and look up what to do when you get a flat tire? Then I heard you say you popped the hood a couple times? What a flat tire got to do with popping the hood?
Living alone is a blast, right? I get to walk around in my underwear like in the movies and make butter pasta. It's just the night, then the night comes. When I signed the lease, they forgot to tell me about the nighttime. Right?
Hey, feminism been telling y'all about that magic wand? You know, the famous feminist magic wand. You know, the one that vibrates, the feminist best friend. Just go buy one and boom, that lonely feeling that hit at night suddenly disappears.
What did he say?
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
I feel like I haven't seen anyone on this app talk about how hard it is to be unattractive. Like, being unattractive is so depressing. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. It's just really depressing. Like, for me, I feel like being unattractive has made my self-esteem, like, really low. It's made my self-worth really low. I don't get as many opportunities as other people get. And then just like the whole relationship factor piece to it. Like, I really, really want to be in a relationship. Like, more than anything in the world. That's the one thing that...
But again, she's entitled, and this is the problem with a lot of these women. They feel like they're owed a relationship because everyone else got one. Everyone else is happy. I gotta be happy too. Lady, you are responsible for your life. You should take accountability for it. You're overweight. You could easily lose the weight. I don't think your face is that bad. It is an average face, but if you lost the weight, you can look a lot better. In fact, I would argue women who have average faces but above average bodies because they took care of themselves to hit the gym, they're above average, right? I'm just saying, it's an easy thing to do, but oh, woe is me, and I'm gonna cry. Hopefully someone feels bad about me and give me some pity. Eggplant. You want some pity, Eggplant? Don't just slide in my DM. They'll give you some pity, Eggplant. You don't gotta be crying on the internet for it. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Like this video, hype this video. I told you both. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.